Hi, one forum is brings you the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comment and your likes will be highly appreciated. Yes, the elections are done and now we all have the results here and there, and everything is going on well, and life is going back to normal. The court cases are on here and there. Yeah. There is no issue about that. The judiciary will take care of that, so we are not bothered at all. But I would like to take a look at one thing, and this is something I will pick from the ground. Why Julius Malema will never or may never become president of South Africa. Yeah, there are lots of issues and things here and there. Even his own people, they seem not to have so much trust in him when it comes to handing over the presidency of the Republic of South Africa to him. That is a sad aspect of it, because every political party or every individual that is a leader of a political party, their main and basic aim is to capture or to occupy the superior position as president. But every indication is showing that Julius Malema, the great Julius Malema, the African fighter, may never be president of South Africa. Yes, it normally happens. Some people only come to prepare the place or to prepare the ground for other people. That is why there is a need for a EFF. Yeah, we are talking about economic freedom fighters. Yeah, there is a need for them to start grooming people. There are some guys in there that are very vocal. Yeah, there are people in there. But please, groom someone that will be able to be worldly accepted when it comes to the EFF. And even the timing also, because for EFF to be able to take power or political power in South Africa, I can say, or I dare say, that it's going to take more than 10 years. And by that time, the charisma of Julius Malema may fade away, his importance may also fade away, and his ideas may also be done, and there will be a change or new leadership will come. Floyd and other people are also there. They are also waiting in queue. And there are other people. Most often than when it comes to issues like this, there are people that are hiding. You don't even hear about them. They are the ones that the God, the Almighty, will decide to land on. And that is what the EFF have to work to. I know they have institutions here and training people, but they should prepare someone to take over from Julius Malema when he's not able to lead again, because a time is coming that is going to expire. But he may never be the president of South Africa. I'm not saying that, but his own people are saying it. But let's look at the reasons that they are giving, or the reasons why they are saying that Julius Malema will never become president of South Africa. Yes, it's likely going to happen. One of them is they are saying that he's overrated. Yeah, he can be. Sometimes also the way you articulate, the way you speak, or the things you do, the promises that you give, it makes a lot of people, or all those things make a lot of people to overrate you. Yeah, hey, this is the man for the people, this is the man for the people. And that is a tactic, or that's something that those that have charisma, those people that have charisma, that's one thing, that the one value, important value that they have. Anything can happen, yes, but when they speak, whatever they say, people put everything aside and listen to them. Yeah, that is one thing that Julius Malema has, and it's something that is helping him so much. But some are saying that he's been overrated. His own people. I'm not the one saying his own people. We are only reporting what is on the ground. Yeah, his own people are saying that. Another thing that they are also saying is his anger issue. They say he's having an anger issue. Yeah, that every human beings, we all have our downs and ups, yes. And some are also saying that no, because of his anger issue, they cannot hand over the country of South Africa, the great country of South Africa, to him. That is also one of the reasons. And some are also arguing. I'm talking about those on the ground, citizens of South Africa. His colleagues, if I say his colleagues, we are talking about those of his age mates, or even those are lower than, those are even campaigning for him. They are saying that he may not be, just because he doesn't seem to be prepared for the leadership, the presidency of South Africa. That's what they are saying. I'm not the one saying it. I'm just reporting what people are saying on the ground. And it seems a lot of his people, though they are with him also, they don't believe that he can lead them to where they want to be. Yes, whether I like it or not, that's what is happening. That's why when it comes to politics, we have power struggles or power fighting or infighting here and there. All those things happen. Sometimes that's what Machiavelli, what he does is people like that, he push them aside. Those that may contradict your power here. Those in the past we can talk about. Those that the freedom fighters in the past. I just don't want to mention any. I can mention Kwame Nkrumah. I can mention Nyerere. I can mention what have you. I can mention a number of them. But we are talking about Julius Malema, so let's concentrate on him. Yeah, so they are saying that yes, he has the power, he has the charisma, but his own people, they don't want him to lead the country called South Africa, because he's not yet prepared. And one thing also is, mostly when Julius Malema is interviewed, when they ask him question, so what are you going to do first? Well, you take over. Or if you should take over today, what are you going to do? The first thing that you always say is, we'll take the land. Wow, you take the land? Yes, that may be your mission. That may be your mission. But those that are the owners of the land, that is the minority, yes, it's very bad and unfair. We all support and agree with you when it comes to that. But what are the measures you are going to use to be able to achieve that? Because the fact is, people like that, that's the minority group, especially you talk about the white or whatever it is, or those, not only in the white, I know there are some blacks that also are, so I don't want to make any racist comment, but no, there is no need for that. The minority group may have the lands, yeah, they have it, and they have it legally, they have documents on it, and they are going to fight to protect that, both legally and other means. So it's not going to be a straitjacket that you are going to take the land. No. So mostly when he say that, even his people, they get frightened whenever he says that. Yes, that's what they are reporting. They get frightened whenever he says that, oh, we'll take the land. Yes. Even the interviewer, those that are even interviewing, sometimes when you look at their demeanor and the way they respond to things whenever he made that statement, can tell you that though they are listening to him, but they are not in favor of whatever he's saying. So that may be an issue, but they should try and work on that. They shouldn't, there are two major things that may agitate people or cause people to even have a dissatisfaction, to not like you again. They may even it may be there are people something like, oh, we change the constitution, or something like, oh, we take the land. Those things are very dangerous comments for you to make. But I'm just making my observation based on what his own people are saying. So if they can work on that, that may help them in future, because their own people are not in support of it. Everybody is going to fight for what belongs to him or her, yeah, whether I like it or not. Yes. So that's it. Now, let's also move on and take a look at one thing. Some are also saying his past experiences or his past comment or that is undiplomatic comments in the past. Yes, all of us, yes, we have bad past, but when you are a leader, you need to be very careful what you put out there. So people are now saying that because of some of the undiplomatic comments that he made on stage. When it comes to public speaking, sometimes when you see the crowd, you get very vociferous and you say things that you're not supposed to say. You say certain things, you go home before your grandmother will call you, your mother will call you, or even your wife or your husband will call you and say, why did you say that? I said, no, that wasn't what I intended to say. But because of the vociferousity or the way people were cheering me out, I became carried away and I made some of those comments. And those comments, some of them are coming to haunt him. They may not tell him. Some may tell him. Those who love him may tell him, like we are doing now, yes. But some may not. They will keep on praying. Oh, yeah, that is what we want. That's what. Meanwhile, the masses, the whole poor, they are not in favor of something like that. And when you take a look at the EFF, there are a lot of people that pass comment, praise their communicator. Yeah, they are good, very brilliant guy. They speak very well. But I can say, or I dare say that eloquency or your ability to speak well does not mean that you are intelligent. I'm not saying they are not. No, they are very intelligent. They speak their mind and say things. But we shouldn't misconstrue or construe eloquency to mean intelligence or your ability to implement whatever that you are saying. And sadly, because this is our generation, we don't read. Most of us, we don't read. All the things that their communicators, the EFF communicators or what have you, they say, all the things that they say, that you see people on the fence jumping, oh, this is innovative, this. They are all in our textbooks. Yes, all those things are in our textbooks. Whether I like it or not, just go and read them, All those things are in our textbooks. And some of the things that they are projecting or preaching now, they are things that countries have ever practiced. And it's not helping those countries. Yes. Because of diplomacy, there is no need for me to mention any country. We are talking about South Africa and we base everything on South Africa. Yes. So don't be carried away by some of the policies that they present up here. They are great policies. There is no issues about it. But how are they going to achieve or implement them? They always say that we have the men. But all the time, they only mention some 5 names. And those 5 names, are they going to help them? They may be eloquent, they're communication guys, they may be saying things, but we can all memorize things and come and say on radio, on TV. Yes, we can all do that. It's very easy. But the implementation, that is why, sometimes we are youth. We may have the youthful exuberance or whatever it is. Oh, this thing we can do, this thing we can do. But when given the steer, who drive the whole country to a ditch. That is why, though we are learning, we should look at the possibility and the practicality of the things that we are saying. For people that are jumping out, hey, this guy is this, please read. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I know there are some people out there, there are youth out there that read very well. They understand what I'm saying and they agree with me. All those things that they say on TV and on radio, they are all in our textbooks. It's just that we don't read it. That's what we don't know. So we hear them, we are carried away, this and all those policies. Please, even South Africa, there are some institutions that are practicing or implementing those policies, but we are seeing negative outcome. I should tell you that it's not just a straight jacket that, oh, it's written or it's something we want to do A, we want to do, we'll do A, we'll do D. No, please. So together, let's polish the EFF so that we'll be able to achieve success for the EFF, so that South Africa can have a very great alternative when it comes to anything in politics of South Africa, because there is a need for alternative. That is the only way that you can move forward. You can move forward in everything that you do. You know, Julius Malema, whether you like it or not, his name will forever be indelible in the history of South Africa politics. Yes, his name will forever be there. Nobody can delete it. But the fact is, he may never, that is from his people, he may never be the president of South Africa. He may rise through the rank, but at the point, I can project and predict that his people are going to sabotage him, the EFF members are going to sabotage him, and that will lead to his fall. They will sack him from the EFF, not for any issue, but they may say that, oh, okay, you've done your best, you happen to be the John the Baptist of our time, now give way for Jesus the Christ himself. Please, apology to our fellow or my friend Christians. Yes, apology for using the word of Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm just making some analogy or bringing something to the understanding of the masses. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So sorry about that. But I can say for a fact that it's going to be very difficult. Even if it happens, it's not going to be now, but it's going to be very difficult for Honorable Julius Malema, the leader of EFF, to be the president of South Africa. But well, let's see what happens. Sometimes projections may not be right, but we have said it and it's here forever. Please, for more, kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News, for the best when it comes to politics of Africa and historical antecedents, for the best when it comes to security and crime. We'll be here to bring you the best. Always be with us and always join us when it comes. Your comments and your likes, as always, will be highly appreciated. Thank you so much.